All right. It says I'm live and it's asking me to let's reconnect. And we should be going live any second. We're probably already live. All right. Looks like we are live. Hey everyone, sorry for the delayed start. There's been a lot going on. I'm going to fill you all in. But first of all, I want to say Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Can you folks see me clearly and hear me clearly? Let me know. We got 9 in the box. I'm sure plenty more will be stopping by. I hope they come by because I have a message for all of them. I have a message for all of them. Slow mode is always on here. It's only 10 seconds to roast a show. It's not for the moderators. It's just for the consumers of content. It's to protect my channel and not allow people to constantly spam one letter at a time. It's done to protect my channel. I have a lot of safety measures in place here to protect my channel. Can you folks hear me and see me clearly? Let me know. Let me know. All right. All clear, says Marcel Harding Art. All right, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose Live Edition, episode number 14. Today, I'm just here to say Merry Christmas, but because of what just transpired since my earlier show from the studio, less than 2 hours ago, we already got some feedback from Mr. J.B. Gunner, who I guess is somewhere on vacation live from his phone, or was. He just finished a few minutes ago. And apparently, I guess Mr. Gunner is running a little bit scared for all of the illegal activities he's done out here on YouTube for the past 3 years. It seems like all of the haters on the other side that don't like me now want to help JB Gunner try to take me down. For what? For what? For defending myself against what this guy has done to me? Because I've got something on each and every one of you. I'm not going to go public on it, but I'm going to remind you what I've got. But I'm not going to get into specific details. Because there are people that are on the other side that just clearly don't agree with my message. And because of what JB Gunner's done to me, and I'm trying to legally stop him from harassing me, cyberbullying, simulcasting my live stream, stealing my content, defaming my character. Have you all forgotten what JB Gunner's done to get himself to this point? And you're going to let him sit there and try to convince you that I'm a criminal? Go ahead and sue me, JB. Susie Q7979, you want to come at me? Come at me. I'll tell you what. I'll show up in a court of law, Susie, and I will bring my screen-recorded evidence of when JB Gunner doxed you and your husband, George, live on a stream that you yourself flagged down, and it was taken down. But I've got the evidence. And you're going to come after me and defend a man that attacked you? You're out of your mind. You've got nothing on me. All of you. You got nothing on me. Go for it. There are some people walking here. I got to tone it down a little bit. I've got 100 plus gigabyte folder on JB Gunner, Lichen Theory, with video evidence, screenshots. I've got screen recorded videos that were either flagged down or taken down that will debunk every single one of your lies. If any one of you wants to come after me, I will gladly see you in a court of law, and I will bring my evidence that will make you look like a fool. Because all I've ever wanted to do out here is run my channel, and this man that is now trying to paint me as a criminal, when he's the real criminal, he's got you played and fooled. At the end of the day, all it's going to matter is what the court of law decides, and I've got evidence. Lots of it. And not only do I have the evidence, There are people that have my back, like Barbara Placence, Matt Shangy, Fire Ice Witch. All of them have evidence. You guys think that these recordings that ODN have are admissible? They're not. And the amount of incitement that was involved in all that sometimes gets you to run your mouth out of frustration because all you want is for the cyberbullying to stop. JB Gunner, you're a cyberbully, a harasser, and an online criminal and an offline criminal. They're full of evil hate over there, LOL, but it's not working, haters. Pretty soon, we're going to have a crazy chick up in here. WBGEDM, at a grip on life for being legitly monetized. Are you asking, are they mad at that? No, they're mad because the bottom line is this guy, JB Gunner, has been harassing me on YouTube for the last almost 3 years. I have all the evidence, downloaded screenshots, everything. This guy has simulcasted, stolen my live streams, violated my copyright. I've taken him down like 10 times. I've got all the evidence to the point of where if this guy is going to incite his audience to try to press criminal charges on me when I'm not a criminal, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Susie, I dare you to come after me because I will prove all the evidence that you yourself were harmed. You and your husband, George, I'm not mentioning last names, it's not a privacy issue, were harmed by JB Gunner. And now you're going over there and you're supporting this man that did criminal activity to you? Come on, Susie. Wake up. I'm not trying to attack you, Susie. I'm stating the facts here. You guys have no idea how much evidence I've been piling up, waiting for this day to happen. You say you've been waiting for it, JB? Come on at me. Give me your best shot legally, JB. I'll show up in court with my attorney. I got plenty of hours. Got plenty of hours. You try to paint me as this criminal to deflect attention off of you, JB. You are a master manipulator. You are a sociopath and a psychopath. We all know that. And like you said on your stream, I watched it. I heard it. That's why I ran late here. You said it's no longer a YouTube beef. JB, this has not been a YouTube beef for me all along. I have been legally trying to stop you for the longest time. I've got all your streams where you attacked me and you said all these hateful things. I have streams where Jamie shoves rainbow dildos in my mouth. All you guys, I will paint the picture to a judge and a jury, and I'll make you all look like fools. There's no way in hell you folks will even fathom coming at me with the amount of evidence I have on you. Don't forget Susie and everyone else that's been doxxed by JB Gunner. This guy's sitting here saying all these things about me. JB, everything that you've done that either got shut down in the middle of a stream or you deleted was either screen recorded by myself, someone else, or was downloaded before it was deleted. I've got everything on you. You want to go that route with me, JB? Susie? Anyone that's going to try to conspire? I'll play the video that JB just did. JB Gunner's running scared because we got him. I'm here, folks, to protect the YouTube platform. I'm here to take a stance against cyberbullying and harassment. This group of people that's run by JB Gunner, and I don't even really want to get Jamie Theory involved. I think Jamie never really wanted to get to this level. He was just having some fun. but it stems over to Jamie's channel as well. These people, these groups of people between the Like and Theory channel and the JB Gunner network of channels are a group of, they're a hate group. This is a hate group. We have screenshots of their death threats, their hatred, and all of that. And you know what? One or two times I say something out of frustration because all I want to do is try to stop this. And now you guys are going to paint me as a criminal for that? Not going to fly. You don't scare me one bit. Try harder. The truth of the matter is that ODN, you put JB Gunner on the forefront of the FBI's eyes. I don't care whether you stick with JB or not. The bottom line is your work's already been done. Yet this dude is sitting there defending a man that reported him to the FBI's Facebook website, which led the FBI to call you and show up on your doorstep. And you're sitting there giving them a free pass? All because of you. The reason, JB, is because you can't stand the fact that I'm going to be a better YouTuber than you. And I will be. I'll get to 100K subs. I'll get to 1 million subs. You can't stand the fact that I'm a better human being than you. That's what it all boils down to. The amount of criminal activity you've done over the past 3 years, JB, has been documented. Barbara Placence has all of your motives, screenshotted everything. That's why you want to silence her. You want to silence ODN because he'll continue to report you to the FBI if you don't. And you want to silence me because you know I've got evidence on you too. I've got all the evidence. Marcel, you the man. Eli, I am the fucking man. I dare any one of you out there to try and press criminal charges on me. I will show up with my laptop, my projector, and my screen, and I will compile all the video. I will not put it out there on YouTube, but I'll compile the entire video of everything every one of you has ever done to me, said to me, threatened my life, defamed my character, stolen my content. You've got nothing. He doxed Barbara as well. JB, you're trying to paint yourself to be a good boy because your ass is on the line right now. It is. You're trying to save face. You're trying to basically manipulate your audience to try to file false charges on me, which will never stick. And even if it gets to the point of going to court, like I said, I will show up with my attorney, and I will also show up with 100+ gigabytes of evidence. I've got it all. I will show them how many times you simulcasted me on D Live. I will show the communication between D Live and myself taking you down for stealing my content. How much more do you need? You're done, JB. Stick a fork in it. I'm the one that's putting you behind bars. And I'm the one that's going to protect the rest of the YouTube community from guys like you. You built your name on YouTube doing stupid, crazy, shock jock stuff. Queen Helen Casey, I see this is getting messy. It's been messy for almost 3 years, Queen. I'm sorry. I apologize. If you want to sit this out, I would understand. We're ending this, and I want to move forward to creating my fun content. I've been harassed, attacked, and cyberbullied, had my content stolen and monetized by JB. JB's extorted money from me. What the people that have been here for a while, Sheena and everyone else, can you tell Queen Helen Casey what's been going on with me? Can you, Sheena, tell Queen what I've gone through? And the fact that I'm still here standing says a lot. They haven't just been trolling me, Sheena. They simulcast my content on 3 or 4 different channels. And then they moved over to D Live. And then Jamie Like in Theory shoves rainbow dildos in my mouth. A guy by the name of Raleigh created a website called coacheli.com. All these people, the level of trolling and harassment has been so great that the average person probably wouldn't even want to still be on the planet anymore. I'm not a suicidal person, but let me tell you something. It says a lot about how strong I am in my character. JB, you want to incite your audience. The Rosa Show, thank you so much for the $4 super chat. Thank you, bro. Folks, I'm not going to get overly excited about super chats right now because right now I'm really focused on the importance of this message. But thank you so much, The Rosa Show, for the $4 super chat with the cup of coffee there. Thank you, brother. You are a good man. I think you're spending too much of your money on me, bro. But you're a good dude. If anyone else went through even 1/10 of what I've gone through, you would have left the platform. I can tell you're all good, bro. Thank you, dude. I got this, dude. So, JB, how does it feel to get hit harder by a guy that you call a cuck and a guy you call a liberal sack of shit? How does it feel, JB? JB, I could tell you were running scared because you know what we've got on you. And it's not even that you know what we got on you, JB. You know what you've done. And now you're trying to flip it to protect yourself and try to pin it on me. That's what you do. It's not going to work. I've got all the evidence to prove otherwise. So either let's go to a court of law and battle this out, or shut your mouth. Susie, if you want to lead your crusade with John Tuttle and come do what you did to other people to me, I will show my evidence on what I have on you. And when I basically show them that you yourself were doxxed and your husband and were harassed by this guy, and you even flagged YouTube and took that video down, when I show the judge that, the judge will say, why are you here defending a man that doxed you and your husband? That's pretty hypocritical, Susie. Go for it. I dare you to. I've got more evidence on you, Susie, and so does Shangy and Fire and everyone. And you folks can't stand the fact that all we want is to have peace and quiet on this platform without people harassing us and attacking us and destroying our brands. You notice everyone over there has some kind of hate for Eli over stupid reasons. The reason is because I'm a confident man and nothing gets me down, Sheena. But I tell you what, Sheena, if JB Gunner wants to incite these people to try to come at me in a legal way, let's go. I'm ready for you. You better bring your A game, and you better bring all your real evidence. I'm going to have an expert show up to verify that your evidence is not concocted like ODN does, splicing up these audio files that were illegally recorded in the first place that are inadmissible. So you can't even use that. In order to take me down, per se, for things that I didn't really do, you're going to have to rat out ODN for illegally recording a private conversation when we both are in a two-party state. A two-party state that states you need to make both parties aware that they're being recorded. You've got nothing. I'm not scared. JB Gunner is scared because he's never been hit as hard as he's getting hit right now. Now, again, I'm a good person. I'm here for the right reasons. I've been reporting this guy to YouTube. I've been making them aware of everything for the longest time, and they've taken action on him. But for some reason, he still has an AdSense account, and he's still monetized on other channels despite his main channel got demonetized a few weeks ago. Got 41 in the box right now. I dare any one of my haters to try to press false charges on me, and I've got evidence on you. Gordon's Honest Opinion, I took your video down, but I downloaded it first. The one where you were harassing me, so I got you. I've got many people within the chats of your streams, JB, and Jamie's, making death threats to me. And if you are going to say that that's just a joke, there's no such thing as a joking death threat. None. I've got it all. And if I don't have it, someone else does. But trust me, I've got it. Remember, I've got fiber. 1,000 up, 1,000 down. I can download your videos in 3 seconds. I've got an 8 gigabyte, 5 gigabyte, and 3 gigabyte external drives. I've got 3 external drives for a total of 16 gigs external and a 2 terabyte. Sorry, not gigabyte. Sorry. I've got a 8 terabyte. Did I say gigabyte? 8 terabyte, 5 terabyte, and 3 terabyte for a total of 16 terabytes of external space and a 2 terabyte hard drive, solid state hard drive in my laptop. I've got the internet speed. I've got everything backed up locally, not even on the cloud, locally. I'll show up with my external drive. We'll have a field day. You getting off on this, JB, or are you scared? Which one is it? Or is it a combination of both? Because this just got real. I am sick and tired of you, JB, trying to destroy my character. And now all of a sudden you try to flip it and paint me as the criminal. That's what a good criminal does. He tries to flip his criminal activity on the good guy to save his ass. That's not going to work with me. That's not going to work with me. Because every one of your minions, the Coach Eli haters, I've got everything that they've ever done. Either I got it or someone sent it to me and I got it. If all of you want to show up, all 100 plus of you want to show up and testify against me in a court of law, I will show evidence debunking you. Each and every one of you. I'm ready. Are you? Keep running your mouth, JB. I'm going to be the one putting you behind steel bars. That's not a threat. That's a promise. You're harming my brand. You're stealing from me, and you're harming the YouTube community. I am YouTube certified, and part of the reason why I'm doing this stream is to raise awareness to protect the YouTube community. This guy right now is trying to act like the nicest guy on the planet because he's cornered. He cornered himself with the criminal activities he's done for the last almost 3 years to build his channels and his reputation from that. Entire fan base has been based off of criminal activities online that he exposes on his channels. That's what YouTube calls a bad actor. And this guy here that you call the cuck is the one that's finally going to put you where you belong. And he who laughs last, JB, is going to laugh best. Come at me with everything you've got. And I don't care if you want to keep ODN. I don't need ODN to fight this battle. I've got all the evidence on my own. Because my evidence has been obtained legally. And it's admissible in a court of law. When I show the court what you've done to me for the past almost 3 years, JB, with proof, with copyright takedown notices, I'll show them all the videos that were taken down in my report history on YouTube. and then you try to throw in these conversations by ODN that were illegally recorded, what do you think they're going to think? They're going to think that you guys were setting me up, which is inadmissible. Go for it. File today. Do it right now, or shut your mouths and move on. Do it. This is over, in my opinion. It's over. JB, I guarantee you, you will be behind bars in Q1 of 2020. I have no doubt about it. Now, I'm going to drop everything and do what ODN was going to do, the legal aspects of what ODN was doing, not the illegal stuff. I don't do illegal things. And I'll be contacting the FBI, and I'm going to go to their Facebook website and send them everything you've done to me. I will compile a video of everything you've done to me for the past 3 years. I'll take snippets of it, and I'll say, look, FBI, if you want the link to the full videos, I can get those to you. I can, FBI, if you want me to go and personally buy, a 1 terabyte external hard drive and put 100 gigabytes of evidence and mail it to you, FBI, I would take that money out of my own pocket. FBI, I will fund this for you to check this guy out. I'll pay for it out of my own pocket. That's how much this guy needs to be stopped. I know you're watching me, JB. I know you're watching me. Maybe you're laughing your head off. This is no joking manner. This has gone on far too long. Your lies, your manipulations, your cult-like love-bombing tactics, it's over. You are done. It's over. JB, if you and your crew are going to do something, do it now or shut your mouths. I actually want you all to do it. Susie, I don't want to cause any problems for you. I actually don't even have any problems with you. Have you done some shady shit, Susie? Sure. But I don't really care about what you've done because you haven't harmed me. Now, I do care about what you've done to other people, but I have not been paying attention to what you've been doing. So I'm not invested in that. So why are you so invested in me, Susie? Because you kept coming at me for no reason, and I mentioned a few things about having a stranger on the internet show up at your home while your husband's out of town, and I stated an opinion about what I thought happened. That shouldn't really matter to you, Susie. Whether it happened or not, it's not a big deal. Besides that, Susie, what have I done to you? I've done nothing. I had to remove you from my community because all you and your ladies wanted to do was come and take over my entire channel and make it about the Corey Feldman Dramasphere BS. I did not want that. Because I did the right thing for my channel, now you're mad at me and you want to come at me when I've done nothing to you. And now you want to support JB Gunner to come after me when JB Gunner's done the same things to you. You're a hypocrite, and I'll prove that in a court of law. So let's go, Susie. Sue me. Go and press charges. Do it right now. I've got all the evidence. I'm waiting for this. Let's go. 41 in the box. $41 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. I want to know from the chat. What do you think about this? What do you think about how these people are behaving? And they're trying to come at me. I just want to run my channel. I want to do my own thing. I've never once harmed these people. They've been harming me for the last almost 3 years. And all of a sudden, JB is allowed to go on center stage and play the role of the victim and pretend to be all nice, and everyone's supposed to forget what he's done for the past 2.5 to 3 years? Have you folks forgotten everything he's done? And you don't think that's going to hurt him in his case? The last thing he wants to do is go to court with me. But, JB, if you want to incite your audience to press fraudulent charges on me, then go for it. Do it, JB. I'm ready to go toe-to-toe with you. And I'll be reporting the whole thing, monetized. And you're going to be the one that's going to blow me up to 1 million subscribers based on your stupidity. All because you wanted to use me as the guy that creates all the content to blow you up to 1 million subs, which you'll never get there, JB. There's a link posted in my comment section. Sheena says they're trying to get you to hate on Eli. If you don't, they will make fun of people that don't like them or agree with them. Sheena says that's what they do. Look for now members to Eli to dox and hate. Yep. JB did a lot of stuff for many years out here. And you want to know something? I was going to let all that go. I did let it all go. But now, when they manipulate ODN to flip and to release illegally recorded private conversations him and I had, now when they're going to go that route, now I'm taking it seriously. Now, you're definitely coming at me. And you're coming at me illegally. And you're trying to say, I'm coming at you illegally. No, don't flip it on me, JB. It doesn't work. The last person you want to end up in a court of law with is me. And yes, I do have the resources to do it. This would be worth it. So do it. You might as well try to do it now, JB, because if you wait too long, they will be showing up at your door and putting you in cuffs. I can't believe what this guy will do, how many narratives he will spin and flip to try to cover his own mistakes. And you know what? Your audience, JB, knows exactly what you've done in the past. And they're basically letting you get away with it because of the fact that they just don't like me. So because of the fact that you guys don't like me, you let JB Gunner get away with murder. Right? You guys know what JB's done. Susie, why don't you do a response video and respond to me? You're not going to, but maybe you will. Who knows? And you know, and let me know if you remember when JB Gunner doxed you, when we were on good terms, right? So Susie, I'm going to ask you again, why in the world would you support somebody that's blaming me for doing things that he himself has done to you? He doxed you and George, Susie, and I've got the evidence. I do. You know, and remember we were talking back then, I told you I screen recorded it because I knew it was either going to get taken down or he's going to remove it once it's over. You screen recorded it too, Susie. Would you go in a court of law and testify and say that that video is fake? Would you do that? That's why I have the evidence, Susie, because you folks will make things up and spin narratives to try to take innocent people down. Same thing with Kim Watkins. She's innocent. You guys were so good at spinning your narrative, I initially thought she was guilty, but I've gotten to know her. I've heard more of the story, and she's 100% innocent. She was incited by you guys to do this and forced into a plea agreement. That's it. You guys happy about that? What did she ever do to you? What have I ever done to you? All I wanted to do was run my channel. And this guy, JB Gunner, did a million reaction videos to me, then started simulcasting me. And we're going to forget everything that JB Gunner did to me. We're going to give him a free pass on the 500 or 1,000 things he's done to me that were against the law. And now you're going to flip it and paint me as the criminal? Good luck. Go for it. Go for it. Got 40 in the box right now. I guess some people from JB's side don't want to hear what they know I'm going to say. They already know it. It's starting to get a little bit dark here. I got one more lap. I'm going to wait here for a second. Wait for some people to pass. I don't want to get, there's some kappas with some adults. And I try to keep the kappas out and be compliant here. Most of them are losers. They believe whatever their dad's JB says. Their dad, JB says. Good job, Casey. That was ridiculous. Who are you calling Casey? Santa Paula, heck, a lot of them have no clue over there. So many new people who are just going along with JB and they're not knowing situations. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Sandra, because the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. I'm going to be quiet for a second. I got to pass these people here. Give me a second. I'm trying to keep these people out of the video because there are some adults, but there are a couple of kappas. You know, I refer to the children under 13 as kappas. So I try to remain, well, I want to remain, I am kappa compliant. I take that seriously. Obviously, you know. I tilted the camera away and now I'm back. Now we got 46 in the box. The bottom line, JB, you're never gonna stop. The only way, see, JB, if we actually believed that you were gonna stop and move on at some point, we wouldn't be coming at you with criminal charges that you've actually done. We just let it slide. But see, JB, every time you try to make a deal with us, you renege on that deal, and you create content out of it. That is your content strategy. I've seen it for the last 3 years. I would testify in a court of law. That is your content strategy. It's sadistic. It is. ODN, you said that about him. He is sadistic. Maybe you are too, ODN. But yeah, JB, that's your content strategy. Because without doing what you do, which is illegal, you have no content. Your content is based on illegally done shock jock stuff. Illegally done shock jock stuff. Sheena says, all that trolling on soccer accounts, post hate videos, they think they're trolling. The FBI already has the evidence. I've been watching the other side for some time now. Yeah, the FBI knows who's guilty here. And FBI, if you're watching this, whatever you need from me, anything, let me know. You're the FBI. You know how to find me. Well, I put my real name. Well, not on these videos here because I'm from the park. I'm mobile. But when I'm in my studio, I have my real name, Elias, Melas, Coach Eli. You know where I'm at, FBI. You know where everyone's at. I would love to assist you in any way possible. I've got everything. And I've got other good people out here that are trying to do the right thing to protect others from cyberbullies and harassers. Sheena, you just beat me to blocking that troll. Oh, I got it. Let the trolls keep coming in. You see, the reason why the trolls feel the need to come in here and respond to what I'm saying is because they're triggered that I'm telling the truth. Because if my words and what I'm saying didn't hit them in a way where they felt I'm onto something, they wouldn't waste their time. You see, trolls, the more you keep coming in here and trying to attack what I'm saying, the more you're validating me. So thank you for the validation. I appreciate it. Go ahead and sue me. Go ahead and try to press charges. Do everything you say you're going to do. But you better have all your ducks in a row, and you better have a pretty damn good attorney, as good as mine. And let me tell you something. I got the resources to handle this. I've learned one thing about YouTube. You don't put everything out there about your personal life. I'm a real person with people out here. But as far as putting out my personal information, how much money I have saved up or whatever, right? That's none of your effing business. And I've got great family. And if I had to tap into my family's resources, they would help me, but I don't need their help. The bottom line is, you guys can twist it and say, well, yeah, Eli's mommy is going to fund his case. If I needed the money, she would loan it to me, but I don't. That's what family's for. The bottom line, I don't care what you say. I don't care if you 100% think that my family's funding this 100%. The bottom line is, I have the resources to take you down legally and legitimately, and I will one way or another. So I don't care what narrative you keep spinning on this. I don't. It's over. JB, you had an opportunity to walk away and spare yourself moderators. You got to be quicker on that. I just banned somebody from my phone. You see, the more the trolls keep coming in to attack what I'm saying, the more they're validating me. Thank you for validating me. Because, look, if you felt I was full of shit, you wouldn't even show up. I got you guys by the balls. And I'm a good person here for the right reasons, to protect not only the YouTube community, but to protect other good people from cyberbullying and harassment. I am sick of this. The bottom line is, yeah, am I straying away from my actual content for right now? I have no choice. I have to raise awareness. But we're also all learning a lesson here at the same time. But seriously, what is wrong with you people out there? What is wrong with you? Every single one of you that's come after me and become a part of JB Gunner's cult-like hate group, and there's proof of that. There's proof of what happened in Veronica Oglesby's channel. We've got all that proof downloaded, screenshotted. We've got everything. We've got everything to the point of where, see, JD, what would happen is, you know what? We would arrest you for something and keep you in jail throughout your trial. This trial, JB, let me tell you something. This trial, with the amount of evidence I have and other people have, would probably take like 3 years, right? So you'd be sitting in a jail cell for 3 years waiting for your conviction, because you will get convicted with our evidence, no doubt about it. That's why you're running scared. That's why you're trying to turn things around with ODN. ODN is the one that ratted you out, JB. JB, you're the kind of guy that said, I don't like rats. See, JB, you're such a hypocrite. You're not a gangster. You're a nobody. If you were a real gangster, JB, would you try to befriend a guy that ratted you out to the FBI? Come on, dude. You think you're fooling me? But I'll tell you what. This case will go on for 3 years, JB. And after every single day, after the case, I'd be going live from the courthouse. I do it legally. I get permission first. And if not, I would talk about it in my hotel room or outside a court building. I'd go live and I will monetize every single video. And all I'm going to be doing is reporting the news. It's newsworthy. Do you want to give that to me, JB? Because I'll tell you what, I'll take 3 years off and do live streams, broadcasting whatever trial or whatever, in a court of law for 3 years. And then, JB, once you're proven that you're guilty and you get convicted, any last penny you have, I will go after as restitution. It's over, man. You've taken enough from me. You've taken enough from me. And because now I have enough evidence and I got the support to bring up criminal charges on you to get you to stop permanently, now you're going to flip it around and play your manipulative games to try to paint me as the criminal. Nice try, JB. Nice try. Enjoy your time as a free man. That's all I got to say. Enjoy your time as a free man. I'm tired, folks. I got a lot of energy, but I'm tired. This guy has worn me down so much. Now, I'm still here because fortunately I have a lot of energy, and it's taken every last bit of energy to keep going toe-to-toe with this guy to stop him from harming myself, my brand, and the people that I care for. This guy in the past attacked my ex-girlfriend when she was my girlfriend. She attacked her family. He attacked her family. He attacked everybody I care for. And you group of Coach Eli haters are going to support this guy and just automatically erase the hundreds of things he's done, not only to me, but to other people. Red Pill Fizzin, he called in his, what was that place? The recovery center, that not ODN, that Red Pill Fizzin. The counseling center that Fizzin was a part of. JD called that place live on the air and got him in trouble. Then JD called a bunch of people's workplaces and got him fired. Well, I found out Milton didn't get fired, actually. This guy is trying to paint himself as a saint right now because that's the only hope he has of staying out of prison. The only hope he has is to try to flip it on me and paint me as the criminal. JB, you've done so many hundreds of things, JB. There's no way you're getting away with this. And there are too many witnesses on my end that would testify on my behalf. Sheena, you let me know. I want to know in this chat room, who would testify on my behalf in a court of law? Put a 1 if you would testify on my behalf in a court of law. I would have so many people testifying that you incited me. You, ODN, Trim Hits, all you guys incited me. Creative Shikshina, 1. DeRosa Show, 1. You haven't been around long enough, DeRosa, but you know what's going on. But I get your thing. A-Team Murdoch, 1. Oh yeah, SB would be there. I would pay for all these people. I'd buy them a plane ticket to come to the court of law and testify against all of you. And guess what? They have evidence too. The great thing about these people that would testify on my behalf, JB Gunner, Susie, and anyone else that wants to come after me, is that they have their own evidence and they also have a lot of it as well. They got it. And all they got to do is come on the stand and say, these people were inciting Eli. All he wanted to do was run his YouTube channel. They harassed him. They simulcasted his live streams. They rebroadcast his live streams to steal his viewers. They would use hate speech and incite their audience to make money while stealing his videos or his live streams. You want to go to court, Susie, JB, ODN, Trim, anybody? Anyone want to go to court? Let's go to court. And let's talk about it in front of the judge and the jury. Let's do it. You want to go to court? Let's go to court. I'm not kidding. I'm not. Do it. Quit being a keyboard warrior and do it. JB, this is all a game to you. Even to this very minute, JB, you have no intentions of doing anything. This is all about drama marketing and all eyes on you. In the 3 years I've almost known you, for 3 years, JB, you never once have taken things off of YouTube. What's there to say you're going to do that now, JB? What's there to say, JB, that you're going to finally take this off of YouTube and do something legally? I'm begging you to do it. I'm waiting for this. Because the moment you do it is the moment that you make me world famous and rich. Go for it. Because the moment you're proven guilty and I put you behind bars and get, released from any charges, is the moment that all eyes will be on me as the man that took you down, that kept fighting because I'm a good person. Go for it, man. I'm not afraid of you. You will never tear Barbara and I apart. Barbara is a part of this team for as long as she wants to be on her own free will. She's not forced to be here, but I like the fact that she is, and she's welcome to stay as long as she'd like. And if she can't make a stream, no big deal. We'll see her when she's available. But yeah, JB, you failed to mention on your live stream, mobile, a little while ago before I went live on mobile after my previous live. And again, JB, you didn't address my previous live because you know it was true. You still want to address the fact, JB, that basically ODN is the one that snitched you out to the FBI, but now you want to be his best buddy. So JB Gunner is befriending snitches, right? What kind of a thug are you? You claim to be a thug, but what kind of a thug befriends snitches? Especially when they're snitching on you to the FBI. ODN snitched you out to the FBI. He did the right thing because I want to do the same thing too. I'm just waiting for the right time. So what part of that makes sense, JB? And how do you think it looks to the outside world? You're befriending a guy that snitched you to the FBI. You're not the kind of guy that would do that. The bottom line is, you know he has damning evidence to take you down quicker, so you have to flip it on him and try to make him flip it on me and paint me as the bad guy instead of you. A couple coppers just, ran by. They said, "Excuse me?" Oh, shoot. Hang on a second, folks. Hang on. My wire ran into a bush here. I think we're good. Can you folks still see me and hear me? Let me know. It's getting a little bit dark, but there are lights here. So the auto exposure should be kicking in. I'm going to go for another 10, 15 minutes. Can you folks still hear me and see me? How's the audio on the video? I know it's going to be a little grainy because right now, it's getting dark and I'm dependent on the lights to park and the auto exposure compensation. I see you. Yes. Hey, Kelvin Clymer. Well, good night. Going off now. Catch you later. Thanks for being here, Kevin. Or Kelvin, I mean Kelvin. Hey, Terry's GG&G. Great pleasure to have you on the panel last night, man. My apologies for these 2 streams today. I had to raise awareness of what's going on. Some pretty serious stuff is going on. but I got it handled. I got it covered. Yeah, JB, you did not talk about my previous stream again because, like I said, you would basically be admitting that you're befriending a snitch, a man that snitched you to the FBI. And the reason why you're doing that is because you're trying to get him to stop coming after you, and you flipped it on him to come after me instead with fake information. And that information was illegally recorded, which is inadmissible. Inadmissible. The sheer fact alone that ODN got that information in shady ways, illegal, inadmissible ways, along with every other piece of information I share with the court of law over the past 3 years, what not only JB Gunner has done, but Jamie, and now with ODN and all that, and all the trolls and all the comments, it's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind that I'd be found innocent. And you don't think that these people in the court of law are going to have some understanding that I may say some things on accident out of frustration because I just want this to stop? They know who the good guys are and who aren't. And by the way, JB, don't you think for a second that when the court of law looks at my background record, and if Susie gets involved, her background record, your background record, Susie's background record, and mine, what are they going to say? Well, let's see. We've got 2 convicted felons with multiple felonies. And then we've got this liberal sack of shit that's one of us in the San Francisco Bay Area that's clean. No criminal history, no speeding ticket, not even a parking ticket. You tell me, when they look at your past criminal history, which they technically cannot hold that against you into their decision of this case, but that's what they're going to say. You don't think they're going to look into your background, JB, and my background? You don't think the FBI has already looked into all of our backgrounds? And the FBI is like, this guy is clean as hell. He's got no record. The jig is up, JB. It's over. Move on. Move on, JB. If you didn't want to face jail time and prison time, you should have dropped this a long time ago. But you will never stop. We were willing to let it go, JB. We were willing to just let it go. But you yourself even told Barbara that you can never let the beef go with me. You can never let me be the better YouTuber or whatever. So I have no choice but to fight this in the way I'm fighting it. Legitimately. I'm wrapping this up, folks, in about 10 minutes or so. And I better walk past the part where they might start playing some copyrighted music really soon. Because I'm going to walk past that same house where they were playing that Christmas music. Anyway. Give me a second here. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, all of them standing in a row, big ones, small ones, some are in between. Monty Python. DeRosa says LOL. So I want to know, folks, because I'm going to be wrapping this up in about 5 or 10 minutes. Then I got to go to my place, take a quick shower, and head over to my aunt's place, where the rest of my family is going there, and we're going to have Christmas dinner. So, does anyone have any comments, questions, concerns? I'm not worried about this one bit. I'm going on with my night. I'm going to enjoy my night. I'm not afraid of anything happening to me. JB, you have not scared me. Susie, you have not scared me. None of you have scared me. ODN, you have not scared me. None of you. Because I know you got nothing. And I also know if you do something, I got way more on you. And I can also prove incitement. And again, your recordings are inadmissible. Can't even use them anyway. So what you going to do? What are you going to do? Say that, oh, I talked about things on JB Gunner's stream? So what? I went on there to try to debunk ODN's lies. I'm an honest person. When these people see, when the court of law would see everything that JB Gunner's done over the past 3 years on YouTube, between my evidence, Shangy's, Fires, Barbara Places will take you down on your own, on her own, JB. That's why you want me to get rid of Barbara, because Barbara has a smoking gun to put you behind bars. And you know what? That's never going to happen, because that's where you belong, and I'm going to help her put you there. Because you have broken the law many times. Not only on YouTube and in the real world over the past 3 years, but in your past life as well. That's called a public criminal record. Nothing will happen to you, Eli. Everyone knows Susie is evil and a liar. Well, to be honest with you, Jaded Dragonfly 2.0, I really do hope Susie comes for me. I really do. And in all honesty, I would like Susie to try to do the same thing to me that she did to Kim. I want you to do that, Susie. I want you to waste your husband's time, your husband's money, right? Because I'll just do one thing. I will show the court of law one video. And I will ask Susie myself. I won't even need my attorney to ask it. I'll ask it myself. Say, Susie, why are you defending someone that's accusing me of doing something that he himself did to you? Here's the evidence, Susie. Do you remember? We were friends at this point. This guy doxed you and your husband, and he was attacking you, right? So I dare you, Susie, to come after me. That's just one example. I have an example for every single person that thinks they have something on me. I've got examples like that. You guys are all contradicting yourselves. You're hypocrites. You got nothing, which is why you're triggered by me, because I'm a good person. And I can do things honestly, ethically, and legally without attacking people and still have friends and make great content. If you think my content sucks, that's on you. That's your opinion. Then go your own way and follow people's content that you enjoy. So anyway, I'm hearing some music in the background, but it's not. Can you folks hear any music in the background? It's probably very light, and you can't even really hear it, right? Let me know if you folks can hear any type of music in the background. I can barely hear it myself. I don't think it's picking up or anything. And it's an incidental thing, so I'm trying to be as compliant as possible. I mean, I want to be 100% compliant with YouTube. I've worked hard to get to this level of monetization and to build this channel and my brand to where it's at. I don't want something stupid out of my control that could ruin that, right? Not at all. I don't hear anything. That's good. Yeah, the other day, when I thought that it picked up a few seconds of it, I didn't get a content ID claim. My channel is completely squeaky clean. No content ID claims, no community guideline strikes, no copyright strikes, obviously nothing. But I'm about to wrap this up, folks. I'm at 1 hour and 4 minutes. Does anyone have any other questions here? I don't hear anything that says Queen Helen Casey. Not at all, says 18 Murdoch. Thank you. Just to chat now. I don't hear anything. Thank you, says Terry's GG&G. And thanks again, Terry, for being on the show last night, dude. You're an awesome person. And DeRosa's show, I'd love to get you on a panel soon, man. That would be awesome. Maybe you, Terry, and I can do a panel at some point. And Terry, don't forget to let me know the next time you go live, man. I'd love to be there. I really appreciate all of your support, folks. I really appreciate everyone's support. I couldn't do this without you. I mean, I work hard, but without an audience to support you, there's no purpose in doing this. You know? Yeah, no problem, says Terry. I want to make one final statement here, and then I'm going to wrap this up and go spend Christmas with my family and have some dinner with them and turn all this BS off for once. If I could really have things my way, if I could have one wish regarding this whole thing, I really wish that JB Gunner would just take ownership of what he's done, go away, and stop harassing and doing the things he's doing. Stop harassing people and doing the things he's doing. See, JB, you put yourself in this position. You only have yourself to blame. Now, granted, your content is 100% based off of doing these illegal things, right? JB, you've always felt that you're undoxable and that you're above the law. No one's undoxable and no one's above the law. And I think right now you're starting to see that. But you won't admit it because the moment you admit it is the moment that you feel you're admitting defeat. See, for me, JB, this is not about me defeating you. I don't want to defeat you. All I want you to do is go away and stop harming people and stop harming the YouTube community. That's all I want. I don't want to one-up you. I don't want to defeat you. I just want you to go away. That's all I've ever wanted. This is not a competition for me. It's not one that I ever started or signed up for. You're the one that inserted yourself into this. And because throughout the years I've asked you to remove yourself many times, the proper ways, you're forcing me now to take other actions I really don't want to take. I've come to a realization, JB, the only way you're going to stop doing all of these harassing things and illegal things that you're doing to harm people on YouTube, including me, is if you end up behind bars. The only way you're going to stop is if you're behind steel bars and they have control over what you do and can't do. You're a lunatic, dude, in my opinion. You're definitely a lunatic. And it's just sad, dude. Any other final thoughts, folks? Thank you once again, DeRosa Show, for the $4 super chat earlier. I'll take the snipper, says DeRosa Show. Terry's GG&G, DeRosa Show. At DeRosa Show, maybe convince Eli to do a stream in Vegas from the Bunny Ranch. I don't know if YouTube would let me monetize that. I think they would allow me to put it out there as long as there was no nudity. But I think that would be demonetized. I would probably not monetize that. And let me let you know, honestly, my friends and I in our younger days, we visited all those brothels. We never did anything, but we visited them because, it's like a tourist thing, right? You go in there and they're like, company ladies, they clap, the madame claps her hands and she says, company ladies, and all the ladies line up and, then you can go to the bar and just have a drink and stuff, which we did, but none of us ever interacted with them physically. Let's put it that way. But yes, dude, I've been there. I went to the Mustang Ranch a couple times with some friends just to have some drinks, just to hang out. It's an experience. It really is. And Terry's GG&G says, that's awesome. Yeah. Because Terry, I live in the Bay Area. I'm about 4 hours away from Reno. And the Mustang Ranch, I don't think it's there anymore. I think they shut it down, if I remember correctly, years ago or a decade ago or so. The Mustang Ranch was about 10 to 15 miles east of Reno off of Interstate 80. And so, yeah, that's a legendary place. So my buddies and I went there a few times because we used to go on vacation every summer to North Shore Lake Tahoe. One of my high school friends. That's also friends with my brother. Um, his parents, they're trying to sell it still, but his parents, they have a house on the lakefront of North Shore Lake Tahoe, and North Shore Lake Tahoe is about about a 45 minute drive from Reno. So we'd go there for like 4 or 5 days, and then a couple days we would go out to Reno, and then do all that stuff. Then if you go to Carson City, which is on the southern side of the Reno area, um, there's a place called, I think it's called the Sagebrush Bunny Ranch or something. I think, was that what you were saying, Terry? Yeah. I think you're talking about the Moonlight Bunny Ranch, the one with Dennis Hoff. I believe that guy died, right? You're talking about the Dennis Hoff one that used to be on the show HBO. What was it called? Cat House? Isn't that what it was called, Terry? That show on HBO was called Cat House, right? Is that what it was called, if I remember correctly? Well, that's what it is. That's what they call those ladies. They call them cats. And so it's a cat house. It's a legal brothel. I think so, says Terry. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, folks, I got to run. I got to go spend some time with my family. I want to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas. I hope that you've either spent some time with your family today, or you're going to spend some time with your family before the day ends. Folks, be good to your family. Family is everything. Family is important. I know if you're anything like my family, sometimes we'll argue because we love each other and we want what's best for each other. But do your best to just enjoy your family this year. And from here on out, make the time and effort for the people that care the most about you and should mean the most to you, because my family does mean the world to me. I want to thank you all for being here. Oh, A-Team Murdoch with another, jeez, A-Team. SB, at some point, I'm going to do something nice for you. I know you don't expect anything, but you've been very supportive, and I appreciate that. I want to thank you for another $2 super chat. It's amazing. We're getting out of here with, give me a second, with 33 in the box, 11 thumbs up. Folks, before you leave, if you've forgotten to smash the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. You know, all these trolls and haters massively thumb me down, which is why I'm not showing my thumbs up and thumbs down count. Maybe one day soon I'll turn it back up, turn it on again once people start thumbing me up more than the thumbs down. And I got my sub count turned off still, as I mentioned the other day, because a lot of these people have been buying fake subs and views for me, and I just don't want to feed into anything they're doing right now, so I'm just protecting my channel. But I am over 2,000 subscribers, and I'm very grateful and thankful for all of that. So with that being said, I'm going to get on out of here. Have yourselves a great night. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you, and I'll see you all tomorrow for at least one, possibly two streams. Have a good one. Bye-bye. We're out.